Señores, observen muy bien. A Matías casi lo noquean. Observen ahí, miren el golpe. Noqueado en pierna está Matías. Subriel Matías. Dejen su opinión en los comentarios.
And now making his way to the ring from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, the defending WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, El Orgullo de Maternillo, Subriel Matias. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York for the featured bout of the evening. Y a todos nuestros amigos boricuas, bienvenidos aficionados a box a la pelea estelar de la noche. Tonight's action and this main event brought to you by Juan Orengo's Fresh Productions and sponsored by Extravite Supplements and Vitamins. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC, the president, Mauricio Suleiman, supervisor in attendance, Michael George, along with the New York State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Nick Perry, executive director, Matt Delaglio. Introducing our three judges, scoring the action from ringside. All from New York, we have Tony Lundy, Kevin Morgan, and Alan Nance. Introducing our referee in charge, our third man of the ring tonight, Ricky Gonzalez. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing with the WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Brooklyn, New York, it's showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing blue trunks with white trim, joining us from Sheffield, England. He weighed in at 139.6 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 18 wins, no losses, 13 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he is making his U.S. debut and his first attempt at a world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former British and Commonwealth champion and the current undefeated WBC silver and number 3 WBC world rank contender, introducing Dalton Thunder Smith. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing black trunks with orange trim, hailing from Fajardo, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at the super lightweight limit of 140 pounds even. With a record of 23 wins, 2 losses, he has 22 wins coming by way of knockout. A proud Boricua in his 5th world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2-time world champion and the current hard-hitting, reigning and defending WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World. Demos la bienvenida al Orgullo de Maternillo, introducing Subriel Matias. Once again, our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Ricky Gonzalez.
Gentlemen, you received instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Ya te di las reglas en el camerino. Protéjase todo el tiempo. Obedeces mis órdenes todo el tiempo. Mira, aquí arriba, bueno. From here up is legal. Touch him up.
The Boricua boxing fans here at Barclays are fired up as we take a look at the tail of the tape. You see the reach identical between Matias and Smith. Dalton Smith, 2 inches taller than Matias, but as we know, Matias is going to cut that distance in an instant. Round 1 underway, our main event. Subriel Matias and Dalton Smith, WBC light welterweight title on the line.
Dalton Smith can't let the chants of the Puerto Rican crowd, which turned out to be pretty good, Corey, get to him. He's got to remain focused, stick to his game plan. No need to go toe-to-toe.
Good right hand from Dalton Smith in the early going, and that has been a major weapon for Smith throughout his career, particularly on his way up. We've seen him score highlight reel knockouts with that looping right hand.
Yeah, he's not a guy that's real busy or gives you a lot of activity, but when he lands his punches, they're pretty precise. You know, they're pretty accurate. He makes them count. Oh, nice overhand right there by Smith. But, you know, like we know, Matias takes those shots at the beginning. He blocks them. You know, sometimes he'll catch some or take some. That's his style. That's the way he works.
Well, at the same time, remember a couple of fights ago, we were there ringside when he was buzzed a little bit by Roberto Ramirez in one of these quiet rounds.
He did get rocked, yeah,
so there is certainly still some danger there for Matias, who, to your point, historically has these quiet opening rounds where there's very little punch output. It's kind of surveying the scene.
Well, since he's a slow starter and like you said, he's not a lot of punch output, he's got to be more, like I said, more defensively responsible when he's coming in. You know, at least keep his hands up.
You know, there from Smith.
Give him some head movement, but he doesn't move his head a lot. You know, he's more like blocks the shots or takes them. He tries to walk you down and kind of show you, look, I could take your best shots. Try to mentally maybe break you or intimidate you.
A lot of success from Smith here in the early going. You saw that jab popping the head of Matias back.
But right after Smith throws, you see Matias taking a double step and closing that distance, you know, and putting that mental pressure on Dalton Smith. There he is again. Smith throws some shots, and then you see Matias come forward. Doesn't throw no punches, right? He's just taking him. He's like a brick wall coming at you. Yeah, he's gonna lose this round. He's losing this round. But that's the way he operates, Corey.
Excellent start here for Dalton Smith. Looks for another one of those big right hands. He is there in front of him. Good signs from Dalton Smith there in that opening round as round 2 begins. And Subriel Matias now starting to open up. Starting off with a couple jabs, just as he was asked. And you know, Raul, one of the questions surrounding Dalton Smith coming into this fight was, would he be busy enough to deter Subriel Matias? And in that opening round, he showed a great punch output. But right now, it looks like it's getting a little bit more real with Matias starting to open it up.
Yeah, I think Matias is letting more punches go for sure in this round. And you see Dalton holding on to him right away, which that's what he has to do. You don't need to get in a toe-to-toe match with Matias. He's got to throw and hold. He's got to lean on him, but at the same time, see, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if it's working for now. But at the same time, Dalton Smith's got to get that respect from Matias. He's got to land some hard shots. Let him know, hey, I'm here too. I'm going to land some shots on you, which he's doing it.
Listen, this is also where the crowd comes into play here. You hear the audience here in New York booing every time Dalton Smith grabs a hold of Matias.
Right.
And everyone talks about that Liam Perro fight as kind of the blueprint of how you beat Matias.
Yes.
Let's be real. One of the things Perro did was tie him up on the inside.
Yeah, and not worry about the crowd. Don't fight off the emotions of the crowd. You fight for yourself. He's trying to win a world title here. Look at those some big shots there by Smith. But you see,
Comes Matias.
yeah, Matias, yeah, here he comes. He's letting more shots go. I believe that Dalton Smith has felt Matias' power. Not just because he's holding. Oh, look at those short shots.
Good combination there from Matias. The first big combination of the fight for the champion. Back comes Smith, just firing away with those left hooks.
Pretty good combinations by Dalton Smith. Over the top, good uppercut, nice uppercuts there. But here comes Matias.
Smith has never had to be this busy before, so in addition to facing the best fighter that he's faced in his career, he's also being asked to do something he hasn't done before.
Yeah, he's putting
doing it right now.
Yeah, he's putting Dalton Smith out of his comfort zone. He's throwing more punches than usual, probably holding more than usual because he has to. Can he keep up with that pace? That's always the problem with Matias.
Blood coming from the nose of Dalton Smith already. Good chopping right hand there from Matias.
Stop, step back, stop. So go, listen to me, all right?
This one devolving into a brawl already. Round 3 underway, and already this fight looking like we thought it would.
Watch your hands in there,
Matias has already flipped the switch.
Yeah, I really believe that he's forcing Dalton Smith to stay more on the inside than he would prefer to. He has no choice. I mean, look at those short uppercuts. See, Dalton's making a mistake there already, but now he's rushing in with his head. Holding on, and look at Matias coming up the middle. Solid shot from Matias.
Matias just doesn't stop punching, even when the referee tells him to, like that.
And now he's pushing him, trying to create that room, that leverage, so he could really land harder shots. Get that leverage.
Chopping right hand there from Dalton Smith, but you can see what's happened already in this fight. Matias has created disorder, and that's a late shot.
Come here.
Referee trying to get control of this one.
Listen to my commands, right? Time in.
I think Dalton Smith needs to take control again of sticking to boxing and moving, because Matias is forcing him early on in the trade.
Good exchange there, both men getting hit with heavy stuff. A left hook from Matias, the right hand of Dalton Smith. Smile on the face of Subriel Matias.
Yeah, Matias is doing what he does, Corey. So far, I think he's breaking him down slowly. You could see that Matias is stronger. His punches do more damage. His confidence.
Stop.
Dalton Smith he's worried. He's concerned. Now he's thinking, wow, now he's opening up.
This is good work here from Matias, but this, Smith leaning on Matias, forcing him back, that element is good work from Dalton Smith.
It is, but look, he's leaning forward, he's reaching in, and Matias is taking a step back and catching him with uppercuts down the middle. A lot of excessive holding, but hey, look, I've learned that that's a technique, that's a tactic, obviously. But sometimes it can be a little bit too much holding, but Dalton Smith has to do what he has to do to try to stop that momentum, stop that crazy pressure that Matias has.
Crowd on its feet now. 25 seconds to go in round 3. Back and forth action in the center of the ring. Matias starting to put his shots together.
Wow, Dalton Smith really showing big heart, big courage by going toe-to-toe like that with Matias. He doesn't have to do that with Matias. He's got to move with Matias. He's got to give him angles. Coming back at the end.
Dalton Smith letting it fly.
Big heart, really big heart.
Is he ever? You know, as the replays were going on, I was watching Dalton Smith in his corner. He is pushing his corner man out of the way to get to the center of the ring to get back to this fight. Dalton Smith signed up for this, and he is ready for the assignment.
He's definitely strong. He's a strong fighter, Dalton Smith. Got respectable power. But can he keep up with this pace? Can he? That's the question. Can he do that?
Looking for evidence of Subriel Matias as being a guy that'll hit you everywhere. There's blood behind the ear of Dalton Smith right now and coming from his nose. And yet, look at him fight right in front of Matias right now.
Solid jab there by Matias, but Dalton Smith coming back with his overhand right.
Stop.
Quick combination there from Smith. Back comes Matias.
Hands are free,
Right hand.
Let him go.
Oh,
Big uppercut on the inside from Matias.
hey, Smith coming back with something to it, but Matias responds back. Just more faster, that solid jab, more crispier. Look at those combinations by the inside work of Matias.
Rubbing shots here from Dalton Smith. And listen, this is what Subriel Matias demands of you. Movement isn't enough to deter Matias because he will just walk through things. In order to deter him, he demands that you do this, that you fight with him. And Dalton Smith is there, punch for punch with Matias so far.
Absolutely, yeah. I think he.
Let him go.
I think Dalton ain't got no choice, Corey. There he is going toe-to-toe with him. That's where you make the mistakes. He's already been forced to go toe-to-toe. And he's getting punished. And he's missing. And he's still coming forward. Dalton's coming forward. He's got to box. He's got to move.
Both men for a period of time there with their hands down, exchanging shots in the center of the ring.
Oh,
Big
nice.
left hook from Dalton Smith.
But Matias comes back with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 punch combination.
Hands are free. Let him go.
Final 10 seconds of round 4.
Is he going down? Then I feel like Smith.
Back comes Smith, and I don't know that they can hear the bell.
He's supposed to. He's fighting. Now he's really fighting Matias' fight. He ain't got no choice.
I think that's the perfect verbiage. A lot of plans. There's an ideal plan against Subriel Matias, but trying to enact it is another matter. Good combination there from Smith.
Stop.
The difference here is, I mean, Matias is used to fighting this kind of pace. He's used to receiving this kind of damages. Can Dalton Smith fight this kind of pace? Can he keep taking those kind of shots?
Good left hook on the inside there from Matias.
Hands are free.
Wicked body shot there from Dalton Smith. But again, when you're watching Matias fights, Raul, we've been ringside for several of them now, you're watching body language. And the facial expression and the body language of Matias never seems to change.
Never, you're right. Never. He stays very focused. No expression. Just hurt, damage, power, heart, fast combinations. But look at Smith coming back. Then you got Matias. Back and forth action.
Unbelievable action here in the 5th round. It takes a special athlete to sign up for this, Raul.
Yes, you're right. I mean, to be able to take that kind of punishment. Again, I know it's repetitive, but this is the kind of fight that Matias is used to. That's what he brings to the table. This is not Dalton Smith type of fight. He's being forced to fight Matias' fight, and that's not a good thing for him. Look at his face.
Let him go. Stop.
He's getting punished. He's getting punished. How much of that is he going to take? Look at that solid jab. Again.
Right hand again. Oh! Subriel Matias is wobbled, and he says, come on! Down
time of 2 minutes, 24 seconds in round number 5. A referee in charge, Ricky Gonzalez, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated and the new WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Dalton Thunder